Hey guys, welcome to week 4 in Advanced American Literature. This week we're going to be focusing on Puritan literature. If you remember last week, we finished up our focus on Native American literature and culture. The last assignment that you guys had to do was basically an essay that talked about the relationship between the Puritans and the Native Americans. And so now we're going to look more at Puritan literature and how they discuss the Native American culture and the relationships that they had with the Native Americans. On your screen here is a list of assignments that you're going to be completing for the week. I want to go over a couple of key things for the week. First of all, don't forget that you're invited to participate in the Zooms. They're held every week based on the schedule that you see here on the screen, but if you're not able to attend those, I am happy to schedule a private one-on-one Zoom session with you, so let me know. Don't forget that if you're watching this video on Monday, September 14th, that your IXL diagnostic is due by this evening, midnight. So remember that you are working on that and you are turning your bars into stars. So you need to keep going until you've reached the pinpointed progress. And if you're wondering how to do that, then you can watch this video here and that will walk through the diagnostic process for you. This week we begin working on our weekly assignments for IXL. So this week you're going to be working on 11C1 and 11C2. Remember that your target score for IXLs in American Lit is 75%. So you have to get a 75% to get a grade for the assignment. And if you read through the instructions on the screen, it'll explain to you. If you get anything less than a 75, it's a 0. If you get anything more than a 75, it's still a 75 because it is literally worth 75 points in the grade book. So please review that information and let me know if you have any questions. Your IXL assignments for the week are due by next Monday midnight, which would be September 21st. One of the assignments that you're going to be completing this week is going to ask you to create an account on commonlit.org. Now I have attached instructions on the assignment or with the assignment in Google Classroom for you to do that. There's actually 2 ways that you can join that. The first way I would recommend is that you actually click on the assignment link that I've included in Google Classroom. And so actually click on the assignment link and it should take you directly into the program where it's going to ask you to log in using your Google account. So that's your preferred method. Now, if that doesn't work, I've included an instruction sheet inside Google Classroom for you to read over. It's very important that you sign up correctly on commonlit.org the first time, because if you don't, then we'll have problems all year with it. So please make sure that you read all the instructions before you begin on that assignment and let me know if I can answer any questions. Now, it's extremely imperative right now, if you are listening to this video, that you pause the video and you read everything on your screen. It will be to your benefit if you stop and read everything on the screen. Let's go ahead and just review the assignments that you're going to be doing. This week you're going to be completing kind of a web quest that goes over the Puritan life, what life was like back when the Puritans obviously lived in the eastern seaboard of North America. And then you're going to be completing that Common Lit account on Tuesday, or that Common Lit assignment. So you may want to take an opportunity on Monday just to make sure that you can get in. And again, the instructions are in this presentation that's attached. On Wednesday, you're going to be doing an illusions and music activity, and I have made a video that explains to you what illusions are and giving you a Google slide activity to go through. So please make sure that you're looking at all the materials that I provided to you on illusions. And then Thursday, you're going to be actually listening to a passage written by a Puritan literary author, Mary Rowlandson. And she wrote a narrative of the captivity of Mary Rowlandson. And she was actually captured by Native Americans. And she was with them for approximately a year in captivity. And so I've actually created an Edpuzzle assignment where I'm reading the excerpts to you. And as you read and listen through that activity, you're going to be answering questions. So if you've used Edpuzzle before, you'll be familiar with it. If not, I hope you enjoy the program. On Friday, you're going to be completing the Anne Bradstreet poetry readings and poetry quiz. So you're going to have some introductory materials that you need to go through first. It's imperative that you look at those before you start on the poetry quiz, because the quiz is going to require that you have some background knowledge from the introductory materials. And then finally, you're going to finish up the week with 2 discussion board questions. A lot of these assignments are going to go fairly quickly for you. In particular, I think that Tuesday's assignment will go fairly quickly for you. Thursday's assignment, because the reading video is only about actually less than 15 minutes. So I hope that you have a productive week and that you work on your IXLs throughout the week when time permits. As always, email me and let me know if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a wonderful week.